Welcome back to another Backpage gaming video. Today you are joining myself and Robbie.
Hello there.
And it's an exciting one, Rob. It's a team of the season, Bruno Fernandes player review.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? He's expensive. He is expensive. Looking like comparing with his team of the year, he's faster.
Yeah.
And everything else is either the same or worse. So it's an interest. Have you used his team of the year?
I have, yeah. Not much, but I did use it on EA Shay's account when he did get him during the promo. And I've got to say, quick little one. Yeah. I don't think there's a huge difference between the two.
No, I don't think there would be, to be honest.
I couldn't. I think when cards are that similar, that you're not going to notice a difference.
No, not at all. So, being a Man United fan, Jack, he's obviously your boy. You love him. The penalty merchant himself. Does have 99 penalties, rather unsurprisingly. He doesn't have his run-up, though. That is a bit disappointing.
I know. I used him. I did put him on pens, and he has got amazing pens in game.
Yeah, but I think they'll definitely add it next year. His little jump step thing.
His little hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Did he fulfil your fantasy of being Bruno Fernandes?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So I've used Team of the Year KDB, and you know that I loved that card at centre mid. He was honestly, I'd still say he's the best centre mid I've used, having used this Fernandes.
Yeah.
I think KDB had something that this Bruno doesn't. I think he had like a presence about him. The 5-star weak foot, I really didn't realise how much of a big deal that was for centre mids and getting shots from outside the box. So centre mid, like I say, that's where you'd probably think, yes, this guy's going to dominate. He's going to make all the difference in my team.
Yeah.
But for me, I actually found him kind of not wasted there, but I thought he was much better in cam.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised, really.
I'm about to say, I know his stats are nutty, but you'd think this guy would be like the perfect meta centre mid. And don't get me wrong, he is.
Yeah.
But he's also like, on Xbox, he's like 2.2 mil. And on PlayStation, he's even more like 2.5.
Yeah. It's a lot to spunk on a centre mid, isn't it?
It is, and I think that's why I felt bad spending that much on a midfielder. So when I pushed him up to cam, he was insane. Honestly, this guy's shooting is unbelievable. His free kicks are really good. He brings a lot to the table, and I think that's the thing that is maybe the reason why he's so expensive, because he is an amazing jack of all trades. But he's master of all instead of master of none. Because you look at his stats. Yeah. Apart from finishing, they're all 99s in shooting.
It seems like you've read my show notes. Pretty much you've answered every question I've written down.
Well, I just have a talent. I'm psychic, bro.
Kid's got talent.
But no, I think the way that it depends on how you're going to look at this review is whether you're wanting a centre mid or whether you're wanting a cam and like a more forward player. Yeah. Centre mid, he didn't feel like he had that presence, like I say, like Essien had, KDB, even Rooney. I feel like they all, you really notice them in centre mid.
Strength.
Mate, I don't have a clue, because he's high, which I think is a good set of work rates for midfielders, especially in a 4-3-1-2. I don't know. I really don't know. Obviously, he's an insane card.
Not like his body type, being lean, not being the tallest, probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
A bit of a twinkie boy, I suppose.
He is. I don't know. I think it's a similar situation to a Tal, where I feel like if I'm using him in centre mid, I feel bad now, even though he's an amazing centre mid.
Yeah.
I know that he's a better striker.
You know what he's capable of.
Yeah, and I feel bad for not using him to his full potential. I think that's a similar thing to Bruno, in that if you I can imagine actually an amazing formation, like a 5-3-2, not to be too sweaty or anything. Yeah. But him in that formation would be insane. Him
like the central centre mid.
No, I'm thinking on the wing, like not on the wing, but on the outside ones, like him and KDB or something, and then like Essien in the middle. Oh, jeez, workhorse. But no, I think one of the reasons as to why I've been a bit disappointed in the fantasy is that, I can't help but look at the, you're going down the street, you're going down the corner, you see this guy is premium. He's the most expensive boy on the corner, do you know what I mean?
He is, yeah.
And you think, okay, I'm going to get some really good service from him. And then you can't help but look at KDB down the other end of the street. He's half the price, and what he lacks in price, he makes up in effort, and it really gives it something. Whereas this Bruno, I don't know. I feel like I'm being harsh to him because he is an amazing card. But when you spend that much money on a card, you want them to be.
You want to be the best, don't you?
Yeah, you want to be blown away by them, quite literally. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Or blown by them.
Yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on. What else would you like to know about the card, Robbie?
Yeah, pretty much what I was going to say. Like, his shooting stats, they're all 99 apart from his finishing. Like, can you tell? Does he feel like mental at shooting, or is it just like good? Is he the best shooter that you've used? I'll say.
No, I don't think so. I honestly still think Atal is the best shooter in the game.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's surpassed Neymar.
Yeah.
It's the 5-star week for. I know I go on about it, but honestly, having 5-star weeky is huge, especially when you've got a card like Bruno. I think with centre mids like this, you can't help but take long shots. And how many times did I say in the KDB review, or like when you're using KDB, I'm like, wow, he has saved me here. It's because you don't have to manoeuvre. Not that his weak foot is bad, but I think there's a huge difference between 4 and 5 this year.
Definitely. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he doesn't. He did come up with some amazing goals. You'll see, like one of the first clips that you'll have seen with him. He scored an absolute banger from outside the box, but he's on his right foot, and it's something that you expect him to kind of pull out a decent shot.
Yeah,
it's a weird one. It's a really strange one. But I don't want anyone to get it twisted. This guy is amazing. Yeah, honestly, he is class.
Would you, if he is like the standout player in your team, you reckon Cam instead of?
I think so. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I felt like I was wasting him at centre mid. I felt like I'd spent too much money on the centre mid. But if I was using him Cam the entire time, I wouldn't have felt so bad. I don't think. You'll have seen. I think I played 16 games with him. He scored 16 goals. Most of those were from centre mid. He was incredible. He was an incredible attacker. And I think it's more that the reason why I can't help but think about KDB is I think KDB is more suited to the midfield role.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. He's a bit more beefy, isn't he? A bit more presence.
Yeah, it's just like I say. Please don't think that I'm bashing on this Bruno card. He's an absolute baller, and for that reason, as we get into the end card, not to rattle on too much about him, I am giving him a 10.
Really?
Yeah, he's still one of the best midfielders I've used in the game by far.
Jack giving a player with no 5-star weak foot or skill a 10. What's going on?
Yeah, I know, honestly, terrifying. But for me, it wasn't a question. He is insane. He will get you up the pitch. He will score you goals. His passing is insane. But I can't help but notice, you can't help but think about you've spent over 2 mil on a card.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's ever going to be a card that I'll spend that much money on and I think, wow, I've really got my money's worth out of him.
Yeah, it is tough, isn't it?
Because just quickly shooting onto FUT being popular. For that price,
yeah.
You could buy KDB, you could buy Cancelo, you could buy a Luke Shaw, you could buy Fofana.
Yeah.
You can buy half a team of quality players. You could buy a Tal, De Bruyne, and Cancelo. That's an amazing 3 players.
Yeah. You're not even far off mid-Hullet at that point.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. I think like a Cancelo, De Bruyne, and a Tal, they do a lot more for your squad than Bruno does. Yeah. And for that reason, I have given him a 5 in value. And I think that could even be kind, to be honest with you.
Really?
It's difficult because, like I say, he is insane, but
yeah,
I don't think anyone's worth that price personally.
Yeah, you did keep changing your mind on the value. It started as a 7.
It did
earlier
because it
slowly worked its way down.
There's not many more players that are more. You're looking same price. You're looking at like Timmy and Messi, Pele, moments Kaka, mid Cruyff, like even prime Vieira. I think though, and the Eusebios. Even third in form Ronaldo. I think those type of cards are going to get you more they're the type of card that you want to get
if
you want to get up to the next rank. Yeah, I don't think Bruno is worlds better than, like I say, KDB.
Yeah.
Even Rooney. That Rooney card, by the way, is still exceptional. I can't believe how good of value that was.
That came out a few months ago as well.
Oh, I still bring him on.
Yeah.
I'd still happily start him. He's incredible. But if there was one card actually to compare this Bruno to, it would be that Rooney.
Yeah.
Very similar, but I think Rooney's a better centre mid simply because I think now that we've had this discussion, I think Bruno does just like that bit of strength, a bit of tenacity.
Rooney's a bit of a bulldog, isn't he? In that approach.
All right, he's not Tevez.
Learn from him.
Yeah, that you need in a centre mid, whereas in a cam you don't really miss it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think if you're gonna buy this card, use him cam. If you get him in your red picks and you've already pretty happy with your attack,
I beg.
Just be absolutely buzzing that you've got probably one of the best centre mids in the game. He'll be on his knees in a minute.
I'd weep.
I would as well. Chem style, we've gone for Shadow. So
there's not really much point putting anything else on him, really.
If you wanted to get his dribbling up, which I really don't think you need to, you could use an engine, maybe.
There's not really much point, is there? But his passing's perfect.
Like I say, his dribbling is honestly incredible. He's really easy to get on. His left stick dribbling especially is really good.
Yeah.
I will say one of the things that I did love about him is the overlapping runs in centre mid. It was really good, and if you've got a baller team, use him in centre mid. He's honestly
he's going to be cracked.
Insane, but it's just I wouldn't spend that much on a centre mid. Links, we've gone for Rashford, not the uber expensive new team of the season one.
It's even more than this Bruno, isn't it?
Yeah, that's crazily overpriced. I can't believe how expensive that is. We've gone for Luke Shaw, really, really good card. I used him this weekend, and he was fantastic. I actually used him left back, believe it or not, even centre back, and he was amazing. Probably the best left back I've used in the game so far. And then, like we said, we've got Ronaldo. It's crazy how Ronaldo isn't in that many teams, I think,
at
the minute.
Cheap. He's so cheap.
In just how cheap he is. And then I've seen a lot of people say, if you've got some more coins, go for his third in form. I say a few more, 2.4 mil more. But there's not much of a difference between his team of the year and team of the third in form from what I've heard. And then his best position is cam, definitely. Centre mid, obviously, is like a luxury. It's like I say, it's no shade to Bruno. He's a fantastic card, but I just think if you want in a centre mid, there's better ways to spend your money and better ways to improve your team rather than spunking it all on Bruno. Because I do think you'll be disappointed if you're expecting this card to be the one to take you up a couple of levels in champs. To be honest with you, like for me, who did I replace? I had Awar before.
Freeze.
And Freeze.
Yeah, he's going to be levels above, isn't he?
He's levels above, and you do notice the huge jump in quality, but I didn't notice 2.2 mils worth jump up in quality. But altogether a great card, but just a little bit expensive.
There you go. If you enjoyed that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We've just hit 800 subs.
Whoop.
Thank you so much. It's unbelievable support. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. All the socials will be down below. And we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.